That was some party. Ugh, I need to take a bath and wash my hair.
And it's always left to me to clean up afterwards.
I'm sure no one will miss a broken salt shaker. Hi, I'm Sunny.
You should use your new name, Inaru Karaya.
About that, I should save it for special occasions, don't you think? So, what's your name?
I am Senora Dulce Flores, but you can call me Dulce.
I haven't seen you before. Do you live nearby?
I live with my daughter, Carmen, just across the square.
Carmen? I need to find her. Do you know where she is?
She could be anywhere. You know what youngsters are like. If she ever listened to me, she wouldn't be pining away for that Miguel.
Don't you like Miguel?
He's a nice enough boy. But as I tell my Carmen, you can't spend your life waiting for someone who's going to be locked up for all eternity.
I think it's so romantic.
And when did romantic ever give me beautiful grandchildren? She should have married Chief Bajari when she had the chance.
Where's Vasco?
Do I look like I care? All he ever wants is for me to clean for him.
Isn't that your job?
Oh, that's right. Pay a woman to do all the dirty work, but never so much as hint that marriage might be possible.
You want to marry Vasco?
Who wouldn't? A man with his own business and a large property is a great catch.
You could ask him.
That wouldn't be right. Marriage is for the man to propose.
Remind me to tell you about emancipation sometime.
I find that eating plenty of fruit clears that up in no time.
Having a pig in one of the rooms must make it difficult to clean.
I don't clean in there. I told Vasco that if he wants that room cleaned, he can do it himself.
Good for you. It must be bad enough cleaning up after the pigs who drink in here. Do you get on with Miguel's father, Senor Guzman?
Now there's a smart man. He'd be rich too, if one eye didn't bleed him dry.
Do you know where I could find somewhere to stay?
Not with me. I have a hard enough time with one moody girl in the house.
See you later. Hey, I still have those 20 doubloons to spend. I'll visit the dress shop and buy that beautiful dress. Man, what I wouldn't give for a pair of designer sunglasses. Tall, mean old trees. I bet they're even older than Dad. Here's the money. Now, can I please have one of those dresses?
Of course. It's always a pleasure doing business with a woman of means. Your dress will be ready in about 6 months.
Yeah, right? If I pay now, I want the dress now.
This is a special dress that uses a uniquely woven fabric. It will be 6 months until the cotton is harvested and the fabric made.
I'm not waiting that long. I'll take the one you have on display.
That's impossible. The dress in the window has already been promised to Carmen.
If it's Carmen's dress, why is it still in the window?
It's her wedding dress, and I'm holding on to it until she can get married to Miguel, the banker's son.
He's locked up in the stockade. If he ever gets released, the cotton will have been harvested, and you can make other dresses.
That's certainly true. And it would be bad business to turn down such a deal.
Thank you so much. Can you deliver it?
Of course. Just tell me where you're staying.
Oh dear. Hold on to the dress until I get back to you. I'm worried I may end up sleeping with a pig. I really need a proper place to stay. Perhaps Juan knows of somewhere. Is Juan in his office? I'm looking for somewhere to stay, and wondered if he know of anywhere.
I'd offer to put you up, but my cat doesn't take very well to strangers.
Oh, you have a cat?
Well, at the moment, he's missing.
Oh, you put up the notice in the square about the cat called Demon?
That's right. He wears a blue collar with a small bell attached.
I'll let you know if I see him. Bye. Hi, Juan. Do you know anywhere I could stay while I'm on the island?
You can stay in my home.
Oh, I'm not sure. I mean, you're really nice and everything. But is it really appropriate?
Don't worry, I'll sleep here on the couch.
Oh, well, that's different. It's such a cool thing for you to do, Juan.
It's the most luxurious house on the island, too. Here, you'll need a key.
How do I get there?
Exit the town south to the jungle, pass by the cloister, then take the coast path. You can't miss it.
Hi, Olivia.
Hello, Sonny.
Can you deliver the dress to Juan's house, please?
Why are you giving your dress to Juan?
I'm not. I'll be staying there for a while. You know where that is, don't you? When can you deliver it?
Oh, this evening, after I close up the shop.
Thanks. This machine looks like those old drawings I saw in art class last year. Leonardo da Vinci, I think. It looks like it's held together with old piano wires. Who'd have thought a pair of pliers could come in so useful? Ouch! That hurt. So this is where Juan lives. From the way he described it, I thought it was going to be a palace. I hope all his ideas of luxury aren't on the small side. Juan is wasting his time locking the door if he leaves the window open. It looks way too small to be luxurious. Now it's more secure. Oops! Seems that going behind a bush will be my only option now. Nope. What am I supposed to do with this? Way cool! Huh? I can't use these things together. I can't use these things together. Not such a dumb blonde after all. I fixed the bamboo pipes. I only have to fill the water tank now. Hey, it worked! That's pretty cool. I should go on pumping. The water's almost ready. That should be enough for me to take a bath. Now, I just need to heat the water inside the water tank. I'm not sure this is the best of souvenirs, but no one should miss it. I could chop the log into smaller pieces. How disappointing. My bedroom at home is bigger than this. Wait, that sounds so ungrateful when Juan has lent me his house.
Hi, Sonny. What do you think of the old place?
I'm a little lost for words. You call this luxurious? Where are the walk-in wardrobes and the vanity table? Where are the sunken bath and the ensuite facilities?
What do you mean? No one else has a bath in their house.
That's the bath?
It certainly is. Not everyone can bathe whenever they like. I've even been known to take 2 in the same month sometimes.
Honestly, Juan, you really need to get your ass in gear if you're to turn this island into a top resort.
Ass? In gear?
Your hotel needs to be fit for a king. Polished floors and deep pile rugs, balconies with deck chairs, massaging loungers. Oh, and of course, you need to install a proper electricity supply.
Electricity? Well, I'll figure that out later.
Right now, I need some privacy so I can take a bath. I'm beginning to smell like I slept with a pig.
Oh, of course. I mean, I leave.
I'll take a sheet, in case anyone else needs to write a note. Now, I need to find some firewood. I can take a bath as soon as the water heats up. The bath's ready! At last! This is gonna feel so good. That's much better. Oh, I feel human again. Now I have somewhere to stay. I can have the dress delivered here. Hi, Angelo.
You said you'll help Enrico, and so far, you've done nothing.
I'm sorry, Angelo. You're right. I shall try to help Enrico straight away.
About time, too.
So, where can I find the pit?
Oh, well... If you go along the side of the mountain, you can't miss the spoil heaps. The pit is nestled among them.
Thanks, Angelo.
I want a word with you.
That sounds serious. You should chill out.
If I'd known you were going to buy that dress from Olivia, I'd never have given you the money.
We had a deal. I earned it fair and square.
But that was the dress in which my future daughter-in-law was to get married. Carmen is extremely upset.
She knows? Oh, gee. Where can I find her? I have a note to deliver.
Do you not think you've caused her enough problems for one day?
Why is everything so complicated? I don't know if I should visit the pit to help Enrico, or find Carmen and deliver the note. Life was so much simpler when Mom made all the decisions.
Neat.
This is the first time I've seen any guns on the island. They look like they should be in a museum. I promised Angelo I would help Enrico, so I've got to risk it. Maybe the guards aren't as bad as they look? Hello?
Clear off.
Can I see Enrico?
Get lost.
I just...
Go away.
Pretty single-minded, eh? Can I see Enrico?
Course you can.
That's really good of you.
Just tell Diablo that you want to join the work party.
The prisoners should be allowed visiting rights.
That's where you're wrong, see? They're not prisoners. They're resident workers.
Oh, so they can leave anytime they want.
Course they can. Anytime they manage to unfasten their shackles.
I want to see Enrico.
I want to be king, but neither's very likely.
I don't know. I'm sure you could become king of Uglyland. Is the pit's other entrance guarded as well as this one is?
What other entrance?
You mean there isn't another entrance? Doesn't that contravene some health and safety regulation?
Like you care? You're just trying to wrangle your way inside.
Pretty clever. I guess the brains make up for the looks, huh? Bye. I can't help Enrico without a proper plan. And it's about time I found Carmen, too.
Neat.
I went to the pit.
Did you see Enrico? Is he okay?
They wouldn't let me in to see him. I need a plan to get inside.
Let me know if I can help, okay?
Is there another way into the pit?
No, just the one entrance.
Do you know where I can find Carmen?
She often sits in the park to read.
Maybe I should introduce myself first? Hello.
I know who you are. Why did you buy my dress?
Well, I thought I could be the star of the prom.
That was my dress!
I'm sure that...
With Miguel imprisoned by one eye, it feels like I'll never get married. That dress waiting for me in the shop was the one ray of hope I had. Now you've gone and taken even that away from me.
Don't ever give up hope. The cotton crop will be ready in 6 months. And Olivia can make another dress.
It won't be the same. I'm just deluding myself. Nothing will change in 6 months or 6 years. Miguel will remain in the stockade. One Eye will still rule the island. And the only thing I can look forward to is living forever as a spinster.
If there's anything I can do.
Find a way for me to marry Miguel.
As long as you're sure you're not asking for the impossible. Miguel wrote this note and asked me to give it to you.
You spoke to Miguel. How is he? What did he say?
He looks good, but he misses you an awful lot.
My darling Carmen, it has been so long since we last saw one another, yet my love for you is just as strong as always. Oh, I think of you constantly and hope that one day soon we can be together and plan our wedding. Oh, I miss you so much. Forever and always yours, Miguel. Oh. P.S. Please give my best wishes to your mother also.
You should have the dress, Carmen.
No, you paid for it. And it's a beautiful dress that deserves to be worn. You should take it for your prom, whatever that is.
This is more important than the prom. It's time we stood up to One Eye. We'll arrange the wedding and show him the islanders can't be taken lightly.
You'd be risking too much.
You could marry Miguel in the stockade.
One Eye won't even let me visit him. But if you could help us, then I'll gladly pay you.
I don't want payment. I just want to help.
What's wrong?
I've never done anything like this without something in return. And I feel all tingly inside. Who's in charge of marriages around here?
The mayor issues licenses to those who wish to marry.
Hey, Max. I've upset some of the islanders, and I need to put it right. Somehow, I have to arrange a wedding between Carmen and Miguel, which is obviously difficult with Miguel locked in the stockade. You know, Max, I have a really good feeling about this. Max, you look like you've lost some weight. Have you been on the Atkins diet?
Oh, it's you! Inarukaraya!
Hi, I was wondering where you were.
I had to go into the bushes to, well, you know.
Now I do. I wish I'd never asked.
Oh, please don't tell the chief I had to leave my position.
I'll keep quiet if you rearrange your loincloth. Note to self, never shake his hand. Hi, Chief.
Sonny! It is good to see you again.
Could I bring Carmen and a couple of others to visit Miguel?
No. Word got back to One Eye. No one is allowed into the stockade unless he puts them there, or if they have committed a crime.
So this is like the local jail.
Yes.
I want to see Enrico. Is there any way you can get me into the pit?
No. One Eye has his own men guarding that place.
Hi.
Sonny! Have you seen it? I installed a sunken bath in my manor, just like you said.
Anyway, I don't have time to discuss baths right now. I need to know who's in charge of marriages.
Surely you're not... There's no one on the island who can perform a ceremony for you. Besides, in order to get married, you need a license from the mayor.
This may be news, but you're the mayor.
Oh, of course. But isn't this a little hasty?
No, just make out the license for Carmen and Miguel.
Oh.
What?
Nothing, I just... Hey, why do you want the license? You can't spring Miguel from the stockade or One Eye will exact revenge on everyone.
Don't worry about that. I'm going to sort everything out.
You need to get signatures from their parents, too.
Okay, leave that to me.
Juan, what is the meaning of your arrangement with this trollop?
Hey!
I don't know what you mean.
I've been informed that Sonny is living with you.
She's staying at my house, but I'm sleeping here, on the couch.
And that's it?
She needed a place to stay. That's where my interest ends.
That's so painful to hear.
Hey, just a minute. Why the sudden interest in my personal life?
I was worried about Sonny's reputation.
Is that so?
Doesn't anyone respect my authority?
Morgaine, Captain One Eye wants to see you. Now!
I don't like it when people follow me around. One Eye can go to hell.
Don't you ever beat her again! You'll have to deal with me before you lay another finger on Morgaine.
That can be easily arranged.
You're nothing but a coward who likes to hit women.
You dare to question my bravery?
If the cap fits.
Then I challenge you. We shall settle this once and for all in the Golden Glade.
No! Don't kill him!
I'm not going to kill him. we shall undertake the tree trial.
What have I done?
What's going on? What's the tree trial?
It's a contest to see who can uproot the most trees with their bare hands.
What have I done?
Friends, the tree trial is a serious affair designed to resolve matters where honor is in question. Doubt has been cast upon the bravery of Diablo by the town's mayor, Juan. Itself is a brave act considering Diablo's reputation. If Diablo wins, Juan must publicly apologize and will be beholden to Diablo for the remainder of his life. In the unlikely event that Juan is the victor, he has the right to choose his own restitution. Diablo, do you still wish to proceed with the trial?
Yes.
As the challenger, you must take the first turn.
With great pleasure. Watch me and weep, you pathetic little man. I can't pull up anymore.
What have I done?
Diablo has pulled up 2 trees. Juan must pull up 3 if he is to win the challenge.
You give up? Huh?
No, not yet.
Perhaps Juan can pull up these trees. Hey, Juan! Why don't you pull up these?
I'm not sure.
He's not allowed to pull up saplings.
They look like trees to me.
Only in your wildest imagination.
Hi, Chief. Are you the referee?
That's right. I am here to ensure that the rules are followed.
Can you explain the rules to me?
The challenger pulls up as many full-grown trees as he can. The person challenged must pull up more trees than the challenger to win the trial.
So Juan needs to pull up 3 trees?
Yes.
Is there a time limit for the trial?
The trial must be completed within the hour. Though I've forgotten my hourglass, so I'll have to guess the time.
Could Juan pull up those small trees over there?
He's only allowed to pull up fully grown trees.
They could be fully grown.
Perhaps. But as I am not an expert on such matters, I am not going to allow him to do so.
But if I could find an expert, you would?
Convince me they are fully grown, and one may pull them from the ground.
I need to find someone who's an expert on trees. Bye. Percy. What can you tell me about the island's trees?
That there's not something I'm an expert on.
Oh, I thought with you being a gardener.
Now, if you were asking about flowers, I'd be able to help you out. That's my speciality, that is.
Is there anyone on the island who knows about trees?
The only man I can think of is that there Chevier, the scholarly feller. Normally, I'd tell you he's as much use as a chocolate saucepan, but could be he has a book about trees.
Thanks. Where does he live?
He has a place along the coast, he does.
That's Juan's place.
Just before Juan's place.
Hi, Chevier. Can I ask you something?
I'm glad you came. There is so much I want to talk to you about.
Can it wait?
The search for knowledge is a wondrous thing and should never be kept waiting. What's the outside world like? How has science progressed in the last 200 years? What?
Hey, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
I've never met anyone so rude.
I came here because I need your help.
That's just too bad. I can't stand people who don't have simple, good manners. Go away.
There's a spiral staircase through here. There's a great view from up here. It may seem like I'm stealing, but I'm just borrowing it. Looks like a makeshift observatory. This telescope is pointing at the town hall, right into the room where Miss Brown works. Chevier is spying on her. Hey, Chevier! Why are you spying on Miss Brown?
I'm not spying.
Well, I'll see what Miss Brown has to say on the matter, shall I?
Nothing could give me greater pleasure than to help such a charming young lady as you. Just don't tell anyone about the telescope.
Deal. What's that old wooden machine out there?
I thought I could build a flying machine. Turns out I was sadly mistaken.
This building looks old.
It is. It was once a chapel, but hasn't been used as such since the priest abandoned it many years ago.
I need some information on trees. Can you help me?
I should think so. There ought to be a book on the very subject. Over there.
Thanks.
Just don't mention the telescope.
What telescope?
The one...
Hey, do you know the mayor, Juan?
Don't you mess with my boy. He's had a rough upbringing.
He's your son? You don't look alike.
I adopted him after his parents died.
Oh, God, that's awful. How did they die?
Juan's father was quite the daring adventurer and loved to show off. He was killed during the annual shark racing derby.
You mean...
Yes, he was eaten by one of the sharks halfway around the course.
What waste.
I'll say. I'd placed a bet that he would last 2 more laps.
What happened to Juan's mother?
She died a few months later. A broken heart, some said. But she just stopped eating and simply faded away.
Oh, that must have been awful for Juan.
He was only a young boy, and he went a little wild. The other islanders were all for locking him up, so I stepped in and took him under my wing.
That's cool.
He suddenly discovered a passion for learning and devoured all my books within a few years.
That's how he developed his love of poetry and art.
That's right. Unfortunately, living away from the other islanders, along with the education, meant that others were very wary of him.
Where does Morgan fit into this?
Juan grew into a handsome young man and naturally took an interest in women. Although he seemed to worship Morgaine, he never plucked up the courage to ask her about courtship. Then One Eye took over the island, and nothing has been the same since.
What happened to the shark racing?
One Eye was looking for someone to be the mayor and report to him. No one was very interested until Juan stepped up to the job. He told One Eye he'd only do so if the shark racing was banned.
I guess that didn't go down too well.
Even now, the islanders feel they were betrayed by Juan.
Why did One Eye agree to Juan's request?
2 reasons. First, the sharks had been killing off potential pit workers. Second, the islanders loved the racing, and One Eye has always been the biggest killjoy.
Surely they realized Juan had done it because of what happened to his father.
The islanders refused to see it that way.
Why do the islanders think Juan's odd for bathing too regularly?
Most people hardly ever bathe in a tub. A quick swim in the sea or the river soon deals with the grime of a working day.
And what?
After the death of his father, he developed this incredible fear of swimming. Bathing in a tub means he's safe from sharks.
It's true what they say. Childhood trauma can really screw you up. Some titles are written in languages I don't even know. Now, which book can it be?
Something about exotic species, I think.
Biological reference of exotic species. This looks like the one. This is the tree in the glade. It grows to a maximum height of 4 feet, it says here. So the trees in the glade are fully grown. Hey, Javier, can I borrow this book?
It's not a lending library, you know.
I think my memory might be returning.
Very well. Take it with you.
Somebody carved graffiti on the walls. Somebody carved graffiti on the walls. It's an old fisherman's hat, waxed to make it waterproof. I should take a home maintenance class when I get back to school. Perfect. This picture looks loose. There's an old safe embedded in the wall. Hey, Tivier! Why don't you cover up that old graffiti?
Graffiti?
On the wall? It looks like some people have been carving their names.
Those are references to Bible texts.
Why are you spying on Miss Brown?
I'm not spying.
Well, I'll see what Miss Brown...
Nothing could give me...
Deal! These Bible texts must be carved here for a reason. Perhaps I should look them up. This carving refers to Genesis 34:21. Perhaps that's before Gabriel left. This carving says Revelation 21. Is that really a surprise? Isaiah 41:5 on this one. This has Joshua 10:13 on it. This one says Luke 11:52. The force is strong with this one. This carving refers to Numbers 11:17. This Bible sure looks old. I think that dust was here for decades. How gross. Genesis 34:21. These men are friendly towards us, they said. Let them live in our land and trade in it. The land has plenty of room for them. Wonder what that means. Revelation 21. And I saw an angel coming down out of heaven, having the key to the abyss, and holding in his hand a great chain. A key and a chain are mentioned. Could that be a clue? Perhaps 20 and 1 are part of the combination I need. Isaiah 41:5. The islands have seen it and fear. The ends of the earth tremble. They approach and come forward. Whoa, that's spooky. Joshua 10:13. So the sun stood still, and the moon stopped, till the nation avenged itself on its enemies, as it is written in the book of Jashar. Oh my goodness, this is making the hair stand up on the back of my neck. Luke 11:52. Woe to you experts in the law, because you have taken away the key to knowledge. You yourself have not entered, and you have hindered those who were entering. A key is mentioned here. Perhaps that's a clue. 11 and 52 could be part of the combination I need. Numbers 11:17. I will come down and speak with you there, and I will take of the Spirit that is on you, and put the Spirit on them. I wonder if that has a connection to the island's spirit I've heard mentioned. I've looked up all of the Bible texts, and only 2 of them mention a key. That could mean the combination is 11, 52, 21. I wonder if there's anything in the safe.
It won't open. I've tried for years, but as you can see, it's still closed.
Maybe it's worth trying a different approach.
I've tried all possible ways. Save yourself the trouble and leave the safe alone.
There's no reason to do that now. Oops. Look here, Chief. It says that those small trees are fully grown. They only ever reach a height of 4 feet.
How do I know that you're not making this up?
Okay, you read it.
Oh, that's okay. I guess I can trust you.
In that case, Juan is allowed to pull up the small trees.
Step aside. Let me through. The ground is too dry and hard. I can't pull the tree up.
Oops.
Do you give up?
Yeah.
No! There's still time to think of something before the hour is up.
There are no smaller trees.
I'll take it with me. Lining the bucket with the hat will make it waterproof. Oops, now I've lost the bucket. Ugh, this rope is useless. Now, let me see if I can hook the bucket. Hooray for me! I did it! Oh, it seemed easier this time. Okay, let's go save Juan now. Juan, try to uproot the tree.
This had better work.
Juan has now pulled up 3 trees, and the victory is therefore his. Juan, as the winner, you can choose what Diablo must do to make amends.
Just have him apologize to Morgaine.
You just made a big mistake.
Diablo, you made the challenge. You must accept the consequence of losing.
I'm sorry. Morgaine.
And let that be a lesson.
You think you're very clever, aiding that fool in defeating me.
Brains are better than brawn.
Brains! You!
Well, I must admit that I surprised myself a little.
Blah.
Thank goodness that's out of the way. Now, to get those signatures on the marriage license. Hello, Dulce.
I don't like what you've done. Breaking a girl's heart like that. That dress meant everything to her.
If you just give me a chance to explain. I'm trying to arrange her wedding.
Are you mad? Miguel is locked in the stockade, and it's too dangerous to free him.
I'm still kind of working on the details, but I need you to sign the marriage license.
Oh, I don't have a pen.
Then I'll get you one. Wait right there. Dulce, I found pen and ink for you.
I'll sign the license. But how are they ever going to get married?
Carmen and Miguel have been waiting far too long. I'll find a way to get them married, if I have to shake up the whole island to do so. Carmen will be so happy.
Don't. You'll set me weeping.
Just meet me in the town hall a little later. Hi, Senor Guzman.
I don't want to speak to you, Sonny.
I know you're mad at me, but I'm trying to put things right.
You've taken the dress back?
Better than that, I'm going to arrange their wedding. First, I need your signature on this license.
I am not sure I want my son to be married while he's still locked in the stockade.
This isn't about what you want.
You are right. Miguel's happiness must come above all else. Here's the form signed.
Thanks. This wedding is going to be so cool. Meet me at the town hall in a short while. Hi. You didn't deliver the dress yet, did you?
I already told you. I'll deliver it this evening.
Well, I've changed my mind, and I want you to do a big favor for me. Take the dress, find Carmen, and get her to put it on. Then meet me at the town hall.
Why would she want to put on the dress she was saving for her wedding?
She's going to get married. Just trust me. Everything is coming together perfectly. However, I still need someone to perform the ceremony. Hi there.
Sonny, hey, you're my good luck charm. Business has really improved since you arrived here.
Do you know where I can find Elvis?
He's gone to the beach to practice with his guitar.
Thanks. in a bad mood?
This old guitar can't play a damn tune without the proper strings. I don't know how I'm gonna perform the new show.
That's too bad. I wish I could help. I'm looking for someone to marry Carmen and Miguel. Didn't you used to do that in Vegas?
Yes, ma'am. I'm licensed to marry people. You'd be surprised how many couples want to be married by an Elvis lookalike.
That's so cool. Can you meet me at the town hall?
Only if you do something for me. Help me fix my guitar.
Okay, I'll try.
Also, if I'm to perform a wedding ceremony, you're gonna have to find me a Bible man.
I know just the place to lay my hands on one. Will these do for your guitar?
They're not exactly right, but I can make them fit. Thank you kindly, ma'am.
Hey, Tivier! Elvis's guitar needs repairing. Do you have a book that could help him do it?
Let me think. Over in that bookshelf is something that should suit your needs. The blue book.
Thanks! What's in the safe?
I have no idea. I don't know the combination.
I wonder if there's anything in the safe. 11, 52, 21. That's got it. There's something in here. It's a portrait of a beautiful woman. Wait, there seems to be something else. A key! I hope it's the one I need. Excellent. The key unlocked the chain on the Bible. Now Elvis will be able to perform the wedding ceremony. What am I supposed to do with this? Xavier has an impressive collection of books. What am I supposed to do with this? What am I supposed to do with this? Excellent! It has a section on stringed instruments. I'm sure this is what Elvis needs. Can you make use of this?
Thank you, Colonel, ma'am.
So beautiful.
I found it on the day I washed up on the beach.
I found a Bible.
That's a real beauty. Now I can perform that wedding ceremony for you.
That's really cool. Meet me at the town hall.
Have you noticed that all the turtles seem to have gone from the beach?
Are you still happy for Carmen to get married today?
Yes, it's wonderful to see her so joyful.
You okay with this?
Yes! If you succeed with this, then you are really the most wonderful shaman indeed.
Are you ready to perform the ceremony?
Not without the groom. How are you bringing him here?
We shall visit him. Juan, we need you to get us into the stockade so Carmen and Miguel can be married.
I can't do that.
Why not? You're the mayor.
The only people who get into the stockade are those that One Eye puts there. Or those that commit a crime.
What kind of crime?
Pretty much anything serious. Drunken rowdiness in the streets, assault, breaking wind in front of a lady, that kind of thing. What was that for?
I'm a bad person. You should arrest me and put me in prison.
I forgive you. I'm sure you didn't mean it.
I assure you I meant it. You must arrest me.
Oh, that really hurt. Oh, I'm going to arrest you before you do any more harm.
You must arrest everyone else too.
Okay, yes, everyone is arrested.
I think they need to hit you first, or it wouldn't be right.
Can't we just assume that they've slapped me?
It's important to be authentic.
Okay, just not the face, right? Not the face!
Can I see Chief Bajari, please?
Chief Bajari, Inaru Karaya is here to see you.
Hello, Chief.
What's happening?
Everyone here has been arrested for assault and is to be locked up in the stockade.
That's ridiculous. Mr. Mayor, can you tell me what's going on?
Sonny is right. These people ganged up and attacked me.
You look okay.
Hey! I have bruises.
You must think I was born yesterday. This is just an excuse to visit the prisoners.
Oh, we did attack him. But actually, we have another reason to enter the stockade.
I knew it. I didn't get to be chief by being stupid, you know.
I organized a wedding between Carmen and Miguel.
I cannot release Miguel.
That's why these criminals must be locked up for their actions.
Aha! Of course they must. We can't have such behavior going unpunished. Guard, allow the mayor to escort these prisoners into the stockade so they can serve their sentence. I shall organize a feast for after the ceremony has taken place. I love a wedding.
Carmen, what's wrong?
I wanted today to be perfect.
You're getting married. You look beautiful. What could be more perfect than that?
Miguel, he doesn't look like the man I fell in love with.
But this is the same man, the banker's son, Miguel, isn't it?
Yes, I know. No, he must be the same man inside, but look at him. His clothes are filthy, and I barely recognize him with that full beard he's grown. I was so excited, and now my wedding is going to be a failure.
Leave it to me. I'll work something out. Juan, will you help?
If I can.
Do you have a razor and some spare clothes?
Back at my house, yes.
I'll go get them. I'll be back shortly.
You can't. You've just been arrested.
You don't always have to be so proper, you know. This wedding is hanging in the balance. And after all the work I put in, I'm not having it fail now.
I like to take my duties as mayor very seriously.
Then you gotta go and get them.
Oh, very well. Oh, no! I don't have my key. But at least the window should be open. I left this propped open. Sonny must have removed the support. Now I can't open it. I'll take this. It could help me break into my own house. Okay. Here goes. At least Sonny didn't get in here. I don't like the idea of lending my best clothes to Miguel, but I wouldn't want to get on the wrong side of Sonny. Morgane!
Juan, I need to talk to you.
I don't have the time right now.
You always made time for me before.
Sonny's arranged a wedding between Carmen and Miguel. I need to get back there quickly.
You're doing this behind One Eye's back? I'm impressed. You grew a spine at last.
I'll speak to you later, okay?
Now that's more than a little interesting.
Here are some fresh clothes, and you can borrow my razor.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mayor. Will you be my best man?
Well, I would be honored.
Is Miguel ready yet?
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. We are gathered here to bear witness to the marriage between Miguel and Carmen.
Now, I see.
What the hell do you think you're playing at? Diablo!
Yes, Captain.
I can explain.
From what I've heard of your actions today, it would seem that you're getting a little full of yourself. Perhaps it's time we had an election for a new mayor.
I don't think that's necessary.
Then tell me what's happening here. Why are all these people in the stockade when I've forbidden visitors?
They're not visitors. They're prisoners.
I can't wait to hear this explanation.
They attacked me. I had to arrest them for assault.
That is a very strange reason to celebrate.
Oh, no. The celebration is for the wedding.
Juan.
Oops.
The wedding took place without my permission? Every last one of you is going to pay dearly for this.
Look, Mr. One-Eye.
Captain.
Sorry, Captain One-Eye. It was my fault. I'm new here, so I didn't know we needed your permission. There wasn't anything on the license form, you see.
I should have realized you'd be at the center of this.
And if I'd known, I would have come around for a little chat over tea.
Tea? Chat? Hasn't anyone told you how much of an evil bastard I really am?
Well, yes. But I just thought you were maybe a little misunderstood.
Then I will make all my future actions very clear indeed.
Well, you could at least join us in toasting the happy couple.
You! Because you were so intent on marrying one of my prisoners, you can spend the rest of your days in here with him.
That's awful. You can't do that to her.
Is that so? Be careful of your tongue, or you'll join them too. Majari, clear the compound of all these fake prisoners.
Yes, sir.
Diablo, fetch the interfering blonde bitch.
Captain?
Are you actively undermining my authority? My commands are not to be ignored.
Carmen was so upset. I just felt I had to help her.
You have helped her into a lifetime of imprisonment.
At least they'll be together.
It's time you took a turn in the pit. No one stands up to me without consequence. Huh.
Hey, Max! Max, what are you doing? Is that any way to behave? Well, okay, he said he'd put me in the pit when I only wanted to help people.
What's happening? Has she put a jinx on you?
Get out, Diablo!
No, you're acting weird.
How dare you disobey me? Get out before I have you put in the pit too!
You look terrified.
How is it possible you can see this creature?
We became friends when I landed on the beach. He's so cute. When he's not snarling at you, anyway. Why does Max snarl at you like that?
Who are you? Really?
I'm just a high school girl.
That makes no sense to me. You're lying.
Why would I lie?
No one on the island can see the creature but me.
Don't be silly. I'm sure that, now that I think of it, I'm usually alone when he appears. How odd. Tell me more about Max.
You call him Max?
He's got to have a name.
That's not... Jimin was right. You are a powerful shaman.
And if you don't let me go, I'll put a spell on you. Why did Morgane bring me here earlier?
Never mind that. What do you know of her?
I thought she was my friend until she brought me here.
Oh, she's always turning on her friends, that one. Don't ever trust her. Morgane always brings out the bad in people.
That could explain why Juan sent her that threatening note.
Really? Tell me about this note.
Morgane has a locked drawer which contains a portrait of Juan and a threatening note. Why would he threaten her when he claims to love her?
Yes. Now I see.
See? See what?
You've been a great help. You're free to go. And take Max with you.
I knew you couldn't be as bad as you like to make out.
Well, well.
One Eye has agreed to let me go.
But you were to work in the pit.
He changed his mind. He's not so bad.
I don't know what power you have over the captain, but it's having a bad effect on him. He's never been so angry with me before.
You shouldn't work for an angry boss who doesn't treat you with proper respect. Workers have rights, you know.
Don't confuse me with your shaman ways.
Now I'm puzzled. I need to find Juan and ask him some questions.
Nee.
You know, Max, I don't think I've ever seen anything so beautiful and peaceful in all my life. It's kind of like I've been blind to nature's wonders. It would be dreadful if anything were to spoil this paradise. Ah! Max? Are we safe? Oh. Max? Max! I guess he was spooked by the volcano. Oh my God! What was that? Someone must know what's happening. It's closed. Look who's hiding here. It's not the ideal outfit for a climb, but it's worth trying.
Sonny, you're all right. I expected One Eye to kill you or put you in the pit.
What about your art and poems?
I've just been wasting my time. As mayor, it's my duty to help the town, and this development is exactly what it needs.
This is a beautiful poem to Morgane.
And a fat lot of good that ever did. She never read any of them.
This handwriting. Can I have this poem?
Take them all if you want.
Just the one will do. Hi, Juan. What are you doing? Have you ever seen a creature with brown fur on the island? About the size of a dog?
No, the only animals that size are a few dogs.
Maybe no one else can see him.
An imaginary friend? Ah. Well, okay. I've got good news. I built you a vanity table.
Isn't that an odd thing to do? If you expected One Eye to kill me?
Oh, I never thought. I took the best mirror from the brothel, too.
There's a brothel on the island?
One Eye insisted we set one up to keep his men happy.
Those guys must really like to drink broth, then.
No. Yes.
What are you working on?
More plans for the resort. Your ideas have really inspired me.
I'm not sure about this.
If we clear out the forest on the southern side of the mountain, we could build our hotel there. That way we get the maximum sunlight. Then we should develop the whole of the beachfront so that we maximize the accessibility for our customers. What do you think? Do you like my ideas?
No.
It was your idea.
And now I realize I was wrong. You're gonna ruin the island.
I don't care. This is the best chance I have of impressing Morgane.
Juan, the best thing about the island is its beauty. You mustn't destroy it over Morgane.
It's not just Morgane. The islanders think I sold them out to One Eye. This is the first time in my life I've had the chance to make amends.
Why do you obsess about Morgane? It's not healthy. She's made it perfectly clear she doesn't love you.
I'm still going ahead with my plans for the resort. Even if I can't have her, the money will be a big help.
Juan, please stop this development. I was wrong. This island doesn't need such things.
No, I must impress Morgane. I'll do anything to win her heart.
Is that so?
Huh? Yes, I love her. You may have us all living in fear, but you cannot change our feelings.
You will find that you're very wrong on that point. You, out! The mayor and I have a great deal of business to discuss. Things have become a little lax, and the islanders need to be reminded who's in charge.
You can't!
Not only will I rule with an iron fist, I'll make sure that everyone knows you were the cause of my new changes. Diablo, throw her out!
Oh my God! What on earth have I done? One Eye's pretty mad at me. But that shouldn't mean he takes it out on the islanders. The more I get to know the people here, the more I'm convinced that One Eye, Morgane, and Juan are mixed up in something very suspicious. Figuring it out won't be easy, but I've got to do it. Oh, there's another notice here. One Eye says that he's increasing the taxes the islanders pay to him. I hope they never find out that I'm to blame. Oh, wait. He's written more at the bottom. You have Sonny's interfering ways to thank for this. I'll take this note with me. I must work out how to deal with One Eye before the islanders find out about the tax increase. Oh, there's another notice here. Sonny is now welcomed into the community of Forgotten Island with a special name of Inaru Karaya. It's like I've been adopted! I hope that doesn't mean Mom and Dad will cut me out of their will. There's a new poster here. Madam Elsie regrets that her next fortune-telling event has been cancelled due to unforeseen circumstances. There's a new poster here. It says that Elvis is appearing at the inn on Saturday night after the chicken racing. I know this island has some strange things going on, but an appearance by Elvis is too odd for words. Lost. A black and white cat. Very friendly, but deaf. Answers to the name of Demon. Vasco, how's it going?
Oh, the cappuccinos are very popular, thank you.
Cool. What can you tell me about the animosity between Morgane and One Eye?
All I know is that Morgane is the only one who can stand up to One Eye without being thrown into the pit.
That's interesting. Hello, Sancha? Do you know anything about One Eye?
Only that it's best not to talk about him.
I heard that something dreadful happened between him and Morgane.
They had a disagreement a long time ago, but no one has found out the reason.
It must have been pretty bad. Morgane still acts like she's got a hornet up her ass. Bye. Manual labor. It's not the kind of thing I was destined for. I can't think of any use for this, but you never know. I can't think of any use for this, but you never know. Let's see if anyone's still awake on the Winsome Maid. Hi, Amadeo. What are you doing?
Hello, Sonny. I'm standing guard.
Can I see Morgane?
No, I told you I'm standing guard.
It's pretty important.
The captain specifically said not to let anyone near her cabin.
Morgane's hiding something for sure. I must speak with her. But how am I going to get past Amadeo? The skull now has firefly eyes. Oh my God!
What? What is it?
Look!
Ah! Keep away from me!
That's odd. Morgane's not here. So what was Amadeo guarding? Perhaps the cabin itself. Or something it contains? Looks like Morgane's been hitting the wine pretty hard. Still, the empty bottle could be useful. Okay. The portrait and the note are still here. But even so, I don't understand why Juan would have written such a note to Morgane. Unless... Just as I thought. The handwriting is completely different. So Juan didn't write that threatening note after all. Who could it have been? Could it be Senor Guzman? Probably not. It's usually doctors that have bad handwriting, not bank managers. Maybe one of the crew. No, they're far too loyal for their own good. What about Vasco? Or one of the other town people? Oh, let's face it, I'm grasping at straws here. Now Chevier's a possibility. He was Juan's guardian for a while after all. Perhaps he bears a grudge. I'll keep him on my list of possibles. Diablo never does anything without One Eye's say-so. Maybe it was Colonel Mustard in the library with the candlestick. Only in a game would it be that simple. One Eye was very interested when I talked about Morgane and Juan. Perhaps a little too interested. Is there anyone else who could be so nasty? I need some proof. This is powerful evidence. I've got to take it with me. The handwriting is the same on both of these. The threatening note was definitely sent by One Eye. Combining these two pieces of paper gives me the evidence I need. I should find out what made him write it, but I can't ask him directly. He'd probably get Diablo to kill me. On the other hand, this evidence could convince some people to help me. A good thief doesn't leave evidence behind. Let's close the drawer. steady, Amadeo. It's only me.
Sonny, did you see the skull? He came to life. I need to use the privy.
Can I ask you some questions first?
Will you check the skull is gone?
Sorry, Amadeo. I fixed the skull. I put fireflies into its eyes.
Why would you do that? I only have one pair of pants.
One Eye's up to something that involves the whole island, and I needed to talk to Morgane.
She's not in her cabin.
I know. Listen. Why would someone write a threatening note to Morgane?
I have no idea. Can I see the note?
Compare the handwriting on both of these.
You're right! This proves One Eye sent that note to the captain.
But what does it mean?
I have no idea. Perhaps you should ask someone who works for him.
I can't ask Diablo.
Others work for him too.
Of course! But Jory works for him. Thanks, Amadeo.